What's going on, Digital Lifestyle? Welcome back to another vlog, and today we're gonna touch on another Shopify topic that will really help you guys out and increase your sales, your conversions, and all that. And today the topic is, more specifically, how are you going to be able to basically double your conversion rate or increase it at an extremely high amount within the next few months. In short, you should be aware that holiday season is coming up extremely fast, and that's also going to be the easiest way for you to capitalize, and I'll touch on how to do so to boost your sales and your exposure, your branding, and all that within the next holiday season. Second thing you're going to want to focus on during this period is definitely your site. I know I had some questions on how do you increase your site speed and increase conversion rates and all that. And all that ties into the little stuff again for your Shopify store. But ignoring all the back-end stuff for now, what you want to focus on is your store, your website, and all the stuff that people usually say don't worry about. Don't worry about your descriptions, don't worry about your pictures, don't worry about your site design and the logo, all that. But if you want to really make those small tweaks and increase your conversion rate, you really have to take those into consideration. Outside of logo, if you already have a logo for your site, then it's not a big deal. But if your logo is like not that great, I would highly recommend maybe going to Fiverr.com or Upwork and having somebody just design you a decent logo. It can be something really simple, but it's the small things that matters. Outside the logo, there's certain things you want to focus on the website that will really tweak the speed of it. And speed, a lot of people don't really think about this, but it really can make or break your store in regards to like how many conversions, how many sales you get. Because honestly, people really pay attention to that. Like some of it's subconsciousness, but just think about when you're searching a store or you're shopping online or you're looking for YouTube videos, especially YouTube videos. This is key. If you go to YouTube and say one of your favorite YouTubers uploads a video and you click on it from your cell phone, you're out traveling, and the video takes like 30 seconds to load, more likely than not, you're just going to back out of the video and say save it for later, and then you're probably going to forget about it. And that's a lost view. But if you multiply that by how many people they have on their channel, that's a shit ton of views that they're missing out on just because of the speed. Now YouTube is different because you don't really have control over that, but with Shopify you do. So the main thing you want to do to make sure you don't encounter that problem of just your site loading really slow is making sure you don't have a shit ton of random widgets on your store and apps that you don't need or use. So how do you know if your app is unnecessary for your store or if it's slowing down your store? Really, there's a couple measures that you can use, but I'm not going to go into detail because you can pretty much Google search that and find your shop speed. But in regards to deciphering whether or not you need an app on your store, just look at it as this. Is the app generating profits or not? And how much memory does it take? Like, you can look that up and find out the specifications of it. But basically, if the app is just sitting on your store just because it looks pretty, or just because you think it's going to benefit you, but it's actually not, then you might want to take it off your store. For example, if you have a referral program for your website that you set up through Reversionify or one of those apps, and you never use it, or you have very little people signed up for it and they're not generating profits, then you might want to just take it down for your store for now until you get later on and can plan out a better way to implement that into your store. So that's another little thing. But the other thing you want to consider is, I say your shop theme. I'm not going to go into depth on which exact theme you can use, but you could Google search it. But yeah, some themes have more intricate than others, and some require a little tweaking. Some have a whole bunch of stuff you can do to it, and some are just simple as a white page. And the simpler you can keep your store, the better, the faster it'll run. Just look at Apple, huge brand, highly successful. If you go to their store, they don't have a bunch of pop-ups, a lot of pictures and shit everywhere. It's real simple. It's like a grid style website, white background. It's really simple, and you should just piggyback off of successful brands, look at their store, and see how they run their shit and how they design it, and kind of copy off of what they do. And that's how you'll speed up your site in the long run. And the long-term goal after having your site run faster is, of course, to increase conversion rate. Even that 1 second slower that your website loads could like really cause you a sale. That there are some apps that will boost up your conversion rate, even if they do slow down your store a little bit. But what you can use are apps like review apps that allow you to leave reviews on your products. And in turn, when people visit your page, they see a bunch of reviews. They see like 50 reviews on a product, then they're going to be more inclined to buy because they gain that trust from you. So that's one thing you want to consider, and it could increase your conversion rate in the long run. On top of having an app that leaves like a 5-star review under your products, what you could do also, which is what I see a lot of stores do, and I've been doing this for a long time, even with my first stores, and what you can do, this is like it was on the road, but what you can do is get the app, I think it's from, I can't remember who the app's from, but it's an app that basically shows when the last purchase on your store was, or you could program it to have random products displayed at the bottom corner of your store. If you've been in Shopify for a while, you know what I'm talking about. But it's a really good app, because if people see on your store that someone, or like 5 people bought within the last 10 minutes, then they're going to say, oh, I need to get that, because a lot of people are buying it. Or if you haven't made any sales at all, this could be your social proof. That's basically what the app is, and it'll apply as your social proof for your store, so that people don't just come and they're not really scared away from your store being new, your brand being new, and they don't have to worry about all the scams and con artists out there. The butter of this video is going to be focused on how to use this, implement it into your store, but not only for like long-term growth and just having a nice site that people love to come back to, but during the holiday season, Black Friday, Christmas, Thanksgiving, all that, there's so many products that you can promote during this time, and I highly encourage you to take this to your advantage and start basically promoting, running a whole bunch of ads during this time. And you're gonna have a lot more people willing to click on stuff, because they're gonna be shopping, they're gonna be looking for presents, they're gonna be looking for all this shit that they could buy during these holiday seasons, and they're gonna be looking for a deal. So if you can say that you have 50% off of this hot item, or that they could get something for free, they're gonna be more willing to take you upon that. Had to merge. That lane ended really quick, but like I was saying, during this holiday season, people are going to be way more inclined to click on your ads, even if you have the worst ad copy in the world. You can get a whole bunch of traffic to your store, and having these little things in place will really help your store out when you have a whole bunch of traffic going to your store at one time. I'm sorry, people can't drive at all right now. Like, people are cutting people off. I don't know what to do. These people are like, I think I just saw another crossfire, but I don't know, people can't drive right now. But like I was saying, you want to get this prepared for your store right now, because when Christmas comes and all these holidays start coming around, especially Black Friday, you're going to have one chance to convert a visitor, and you really want to capitalize on that. You want to capitalize that as soon as you get the chance, and if you don't, someone else is. So you want to have things in place to where your site is up to par, your products are up to par, and you want to work on your descriptions and all the low stuff that people usually ignore. You want to start working on that, so that when this holiday season comes, you're ready for it. You can excel on it and double, triple, quadruple your conversion rate, because it will happen. Like normally, a lot of stores have like, the average store's conversion rate is about like 1 to 2%. During the holiday season, you can easily reach 10%, and I'm saying that with confidence because I did it last year. And you don't want to miss this opportunity. So outside of that, you want to get prepared, because another thing, the ads are going to get a lot more expensive, so you want to get the best bang for your buck during this holiday season. But outside of that, that's it for this little Shopify tutorial. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, leave a comment with any questions, and I'll add it to the next video like I did with this one. And thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you guys in the next video.